seconds to roofie your drink. It takes 2 seconds for them to spray some air in an Uber or in a taxi that makes you numb. It's easy for you to like touch the handle of your car, grab a note from your car or from your Uber and have something on it that penetrates your skin and makes you drowsy and weak. So if you think it's not possible, it is possible. It takes 2 seconds.
My friend sent me this video of her daughter. Yesterday she was standing on the corner waiting on the bus stop, and I know that sounds crazy, standing on the corner. No disrespect to her, but no, there's this guy just standing there, and you kind of notice that he, looking around, being really weird, trying to figure out if there's any cameras around, who's looking. And I want these young girls to understand you got to be aware of your surroundings. You can't never turn your back on nobody. Even if you minding your business, you don't want to be bothered. Place your back against a wall to where you can see everything and nothing is behind you. This dude is looking for the right time to do whatever he wants to do or whatever he's trying to do to this young girl. And she's trying to ignore him, but you need to be paying attention, baby, the entire time. I want y'all to share and tag this. Send this to a young lady that needs to see this. Be aware of your surroundings. Stop trying to ignore people and pay attention to them. Peace.
Parents, this is the #1 life-saving skill that you should teach your children. Instead of teaching them about stranger danger, let's teach them about tricky people, which can be both strangers and people that we are familiar with. Now, by definition, a tricky person is anyone who tries to trick you into doing something that you're not supposed to. So when we are talking to our children about tricky people, it's critical that we get them to understand the following. For starters, a tricky person is anyone who tries to get them to break the safety rules that are established within your family. For example, these rules may include asking permission from a trusted adult before going off with someone, not keeping secrets in the family, and your body, your rules, meaning that no one should be touching your private parts or taking pictures of them, nor should you be touching anyone else's. Your child needs to understand that if anyone tries to get them to break one of these safety rules, they're not to be trusted. Secondly, we need to teach our children how to trust in themselves and pay attention to not only how people act, but how those choices impact the way that they feel. This is how we teach our children to not only develop, but also trust their intuition. So therefore, they can always come to a trusted adult if they ever feel uncomfortable. Lastly, we need our children to understand that they will never be in trouble if they come to us with a problem or a question. We want our kids to be able to trust us and come to us if they ever feel uncomfortable or unsafe. So parents, have these conversations with your children, especially the younger ones, on an ongoing basis. Just remember, we're not trying to scare our kids, but instead empower them to speak up if they ever feel something is wrong. Stay safe.
So it's just a reminder, the messaging from society is so ingrained in us to be polite, to be kind. No, we don't have to do that. We don't. And so mamas, teach your daughters, we do not have to help grown men. They do not need help from us. Love you.